What's up YouTube, GermRage here, and welcome back to some more Infin. I keep doing that, kill me when I do that. This is a 17-time Modpack, Jesus, I keep doing that. I think that's the third time I've done it now in a video. That kind of sucks, I really need to get out of the habit of doing it. But anyway, hopefully you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, please don't forget to leave a drop and a like on the video, and if you're not subscribed, and you're watching this regularly, just subscribe. But today's episode, I just want to start us off saying the one thing. We finished with Industrial Craft. There's no more freaking Industrial Craft ever again. So if we go back, we've completed the geek. We've done it all. We have actually done it all. That's amazing, and that's a lot of hard work. That was an amazing amount of hard work. I'm glad there's no more quests there. I really am. I'm sure we're going to hit the same roadblock when we get into Formcraft, but I'm going to leave that for a while while we complete some other stuff. So today I thought we'd get into blood magic. So what I've done is I've done some more work. Now I've got to remember where I put myself. My base is a little bit of a maze at the moment. So if we go down here, I've done some upgrades. I've made it all beautiful. So I've just beautified this. I've added some more reinforced obsidian because it looks great. I really like the look of it. And then up here I've made this look a bit more prettier because before it was a bit dull and boring. And then we have a two-tier system. So we've got this level and I've got a level above. This is where I'm going to put my Well of Suffering. So it's a ritual which kills mobs above it. And then if we go up here, I think I have to go up again. Yes. This gets me inside. That's like a viewing room, so I can actually look to see if this is working. I can put mobs in here now. I'm of two minds whether to put actual mobs or to use villagers. Now, apparently villagers give you more life points when they die. But my worry is they take a lot longer to kill, and it could end up being a bit laggy. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some experimentation when we get to that point. But for today's episode, I've just set myself some goals more than anything, because if we go into this, it's very, very vague with blood magic. So all it says is make all the orbs, which is a mammoth amount of work. So to get to the Transcendent, I'm going to have a full level altar. So this is why we've got all the space ready. I have left some down there, just in case we ever want to put a ritual underneath. That is what that little space is for there. And we've got back here, we've got this, and then we've got the binding the tools. I'm guessing this is going to offshoot into the armor after that. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't. So that's going to be more than one little challenge. But for this today, we're going to get into the orbs. So I was just going to say I've thrown them down. So on today's checklist, we've just got make 36 ritual stones, which I don't know how hard that is actually. I don't remember. If I remember it was got grindy. I'm probably going to regret setting that down. And then we've got the weak activation crystal. We can do that in a second. Make a divine ritual diviner, which is very, very important. And then maybe start working on some the rune stones. The rune stones are what we need to upgrade the altar, basically. But I want to work towards getting the ritual done first, which is called a Well of Suffering, if I remember correctly. So I didn't put a terminal down here. I really do need to do that, but we'll do that at some point. We've got one right here, which is quite easy to access. So we need a diamond, if I remember correctly. If I grab a diamond, so we'll just take it down there. We'll see what happens. If I put it on an altar, right? Have I got my sacrifice knife? Yes, I do. I should probably get some golden, just in case, golden apples, just in case I have to give some blood. You know, we have to donate sometime. And I think it's a very, very important thing to do. If you can handle needles, you should donate. You really should. So if I just fill this up first. Yes, I know I'm taking some damage. There we go. No, I have to click on it, don't I? I don't throw it on. I click on it. Now, is that doing anything? Okay, let's fill it all the way. I'm very sure I'm correct there. Okay, it's full now. Is it going to do anything? I cannot tell. This is big blood orb. Okay, 2,000 life points. Level 1 altar. Level 1 altar and a diamond. Oh, it is absorbing it. It's really, really slowly absorbing it. There we go. It was just a bit slow. Oh. Woohoo! We have our blood up. So if I remember collecting, can we... Which way is it? No. How do we tell how much life points we've got? There is a button to do that. I've forgotten. But anyway, we'll come back to that. So we've got our weak activation sigil. We need to make a ritual. Maybe work on the ritual stones. I think that's probably going to be a bit more grindier. So let's go back up and let's have a look. See what the requirements are for ritual stones. I really should just put a terminal down there really quickly. I'll have it done before next episode, so it doesn't feel too grindy going back and forth. So ritual stone. So for ritual stone, require any sort of orb. Okay. Obsidian. We've got obsidian for days. Reinforced slates requires blank slates, which requires a stone. Great. So to make, how many did I need? 26. Oh, that's put half a stack of this in. Let's see how long it takes to do that many stone. I'm guessing it's going to take some time. And it's going to take a little bit of grinding. Oh, wait. I need a hopper. I just remembered you cannot put the whole stack on there. If I turn this off, I'll show you now. If you put the whole, try to put the whole stack on there, it doesn't go. And you can't just click. It only puts one in at a time. But there's a trick you can use with a hopper, which puts it all in there, which is what I want to do. So we'll just grab a hopper quickly. This way we can do the whole lot in one go, and then we'll be right back, I guess. We'll just... It might take a bit longer than I'm anticipating. I really hope it doesn't, but you know how these things work. Fuck! I wasn't paying attention. And why am I up here? Oh, balls. I was just browsing web pages, just to try and work out what exactly I need to do next, because I don't know how to detect how much items LP is in my blood altar network type thing. So I was thinking, while trying to do this, once we've got the Well of Suffering set up, it's going to be very grindy to keep going through the stages. What we could do is, as we're working towards these, we can work towards the food stuff, which I've been kind of wanted to do as well. So if we go on to the Adventures of Columbus, we have 2 food ones up here, which they're grindy in themselves, but it's something we can continuously do while working on these. But, oh, ballsack, this is grindy. We got our stuff. And we're going to have to do it all over again. Because we need the next tier up, don't we? We need the reinforced. Ay. We need like an efficient way of killing something right next. In fact, I should set up a spawner next to this. Just automatically spawning something I can just kill. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. I've got Tesseracts. I've got a spawner. Saved me killing myself. So let's grab just 2 Tesseracts. The 1 power one for the essence, and then we just need a spawner. Which, oh, I don't have one. How do we make them again? Oh, that's simple enough. That's really simple. Where have you gone? There we go. I do have iron. It's just blocked up into 100. Whoa. That is a lot of iron. That is a shit ton of iron, to be honest. Let's auto dash. So boom, boom. So we can get this. We've got a Tesseract. I don't think there's anything else I need. Maybe just the mob we're going to be killing over and over and over. So, was it in the lasso I caught them? No, Safari Net then. So I've got a slime. I've got a pink slime. I've got a cow. I think the cow is probably my best bet. I don't know whether it needs to be hostile. We'll do some experimentation. We'll let it run dry, and then we'll kill one next to it. Hopefully that'll do something. So in fact, let's make a hole down here first, so we can put one Tesseract down there. And you're going to be power, so you need to be the farm power grade boom. Energy sent receive blocked. So that'll give me power. Let's put the auto spawn on there. It's got power. I probably put this too high, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully it won't matter. You need to be essence, so got essence exports, you need to be blocked. Receive, boom. Got essence, yay. So the question is this gonna work? Or is it gonna spawn cows everywhere? That's my worry, if it spawns cows everywhere. Please don't. Be nice. I've got that much down there. Wait, you're not working. Oh, you are. No. No, 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 no. Okay, we'll take that out of there. That's a mistake. Why can't things been easy? I don't know. I can't tell. I think that actually put some blood in there. I can't actually tell. And I don't know whether I need a... It doesn't seem to be taking any blood from this, which worries me into thinking that I need the better tier stuff. Let's fill this up with some blood. Do I need... I'm guessing I'll need a tier 2. Let's see what the reinforced slate is. Oh, tier 2! That was a mistake and a half. So I need some 9 ritual stones just to make... Not ritual, rune stones. Just so we can make our first level. So, in fact, I'm probably going to need some of these slates. Let's grab these quickly. This should read like tier 2 now? I can't tell because I still don't know what the hell it is I'm meant to click on it with. Do we... No. See, I've forgotten what it is we use. I'm very, very, very sure it was the blood orbs we used to click on these altars with. I feel like I'm playing with fire, so to speak, while doing this. I really do. But anyway, there's something I forgot to mention to you guys before. I don't know, and you can't see the map because it's behind my face. You haven't seen it yet. I've been doing some expansions to my base, just because I'm trying to get ready for future things, if that makes sense. So, let's take you to the first one. If you notice when I come through here now, this is all different on this side. I used to have the QED here. I've moved it back here and I've added a corridor. So in this corridor we have two things. We've got this room here, which is going to be my Formcraft room. The reason for that is just because it is. I don't know whether the actual thing needs sunlight, starlight to be able to see the sky, so I've left the hole all the way up to the sky, but that's why you can see the rain particles coming in. But apart from that, it's the right size. I should be able to do everything in here if we get any formcraft. I was gonna say taint forming in there. We can just abandon it because it doesn't impact the rest of the base. Whereas before, I was gonna build it right into my base, which if it got impacted by taint, I'd be screwed. I'd generally be screwed. And then this side, because at the end of the last episode, we got our test dummies done. These things, test dummy, entity names, whatever the hell they're called. And I thought, why not make a little shooting range? So I've not really tested it out. I've not really fully finished making it so far. But I've got 2 rows. I've added some spawns in there, which are equipped with essence. So I can probably make a shooting range to, say, spawn some creepers there, skeletons there. Who knows? I'll do that next episode, though. I've not really kind of gotten into it yet. I don't really want to do shooting. I just want to get my blood altar on the way because it's bugging me that I don't have it automated, and I've died once already. I'm very high risk of me dying again, and then I'm screwed. I really am screwed. I'm gonna have to make sure I back up every single time I load the game now. Right, we've got some more slate, so we've made quite a bit of slate. So I've made some extra just in the time being because I've done quite a bit of work between. So I've started laying out what I need for the tier 3. So if we put our broomstones along this, we've got 5 here, we'll have 5 here. It should be correct, hopefully. And then over here, I've moved the terminal down here just because it was getting so frustrating going back and forth. It really is. I just haven't put a facade on it yet, but we can do that pretty quickly. I was going to come down here with it, but I seem to be on the wrong side of the base, so it kind of sucks. But anyway, let's make our runestones. We need 20, if I remember quickly, so we can't do anything fancy with them, so we'll just roll with it for now. And then we'll get our reinforced working. 19. And what I'll do is I'll make 64 reinforced is what I want. Because ultimately, I'm probably need it for something else. You know, Sod's Law, isn't it? It really is Sod's Law. So this should work. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will upgrade these over time. I'm not going to leave them as the basic. Just for the sake of getting the tier 3 and getting the next segment roll, and I thought I would just do it. Oh, balls, can I mine it? Yes, I can. So this should say tier 3. What are we missing? Oh, I'm missing glowstone. Oops. I have glowstone. I have lots of glowstone. In fact, all of that's come from my mining lasers, which is pretty good, I think. Pretty good. So this, please, for the love of God, say level 3, tier 3, whatever the hell it is. Yes! Tier 3. I can fill it up now. So well on our way to getting our ritual. So if I put 64, I'm going to regret doing that because it requires so much LP each, but oh, I've just noticed on the screen it actually shows the LP going down. That shows what level it is without having to have the I don't always derp, but when I do, I derp. So, you know what, I think I'm going to leave it here for this episode, and we'll continue this next episode. So, I know it's been a dull, bit boring, but there's been a lot happened in this episode. We've got a tier 3 setup done, and we've died. That's pretty much it. We've realised we can't use spawners next week. There's a lot has happened. We're well on our way to our next stage. We know we need the reinforced tablets, so we can start making that Well of Suffering, which I'd like to do next episode. It's just going to require a lot of grinding here because I think each one of these requires a lot of LP. And I just need to do some research whether there's a more efficient way of doing this at this stage of the game. But I think I'm going to have to just grind for maybe half an hour. I don't know. So I'm going to do that at the end after this episode. So going into the next episode, just in case I forget. I do, because sometimes a couple of days passes and I'm like, shit, what was I working on? And I have to walk on my base, and then I'll look at my previous episodes with, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like and a rating. If you've got any advice on blood magic, please leave it in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Toodles!